Yo, what's up? Today is another trading recap because I found a trade setup, so yeah, I'm gonna do a trade recap today. The date now is 29, but then actually because it's past midnight, so 29 May 2025. Now it's about 12:17 AM. Okay, so you can see here basically three setups I found. Loser, winner. Right. Start off with the replay. Start work at 9 AM as per usual. Right. So since I wanted to cover something as well, right? Because remember last night, the previous trade, I actually forecasted that you actually be an uptrend, so it indeed went up, but it didn't hit my 1 hour. So technically it's still a losing trade. So let's just ignore it. So now, based on current price action, it seems like it's going like an uptrend. So we'll wait for it. Then it actually, let's see the price action. Okay. So what happened now is that there were two bearish candles. This looked like a good entry point for me. Let me see what actually made me take this. Higher high. Okay, technically this might not be a very good setup, right? It might be I might not have analyzed it properly since it's like early in the morning, like 9:45 AM, right? I might still be sleepy. Alright, but all in all, maybe what I was looking at was something like this, right? If it's like this, it looks fine because it's a downtrend, retraced, and came down with the movement. But if you take this into consideration, this whole price action, then it might be a bit iffy because it didn't break this particular low. You only break here. Yeah, you only break here, so I don't think this is actually like an A+ setup. In fact, I think I might have gotten the setup mixed up. So by right, I think it's a given that I should lose this trade. But to make this trade valid, right, it technically has to, let me see, come down here because this candle is the one that broke this particular low. So I think the better solution or the better way to approach this particular trade idea is really wait for a retest with my entry candles. So let's see whether it actually can apply. Okay. Right. Now it looks like an uptrend because it actually broke this high, right? It broke. So technically, if it broke, I don't know. This looks a bit strange already. By right, I shouldn't even be taking this trade. But this looks like a good bearish movement. But because it actually broke, there was a huge ass wick. This huge wick actually made me more confident to say that it will actually go down because there was a wick. But then, although it broke, but this wick is so big, the volume there might be quite crazy as well. Yeah. So by right, I think this might be actually a better trade position in my honest opinion with a stop loss around this area here. But end of the day, we already know that this is a losing trade. But we can take a look, right? If let's say I do this particular trade, do I do it bigger? Yes. Right, so if let's say we do this particular setup, does it go into my 1R? Let's see. Oh, interesting. It actually went into my 1R, so this will actually be a break-even trade. So I actually managed to mitigate one loss, to be honest. Right? Yeah. Cool. See, you're learning something new every day. Alright, so yeah, I guess I was just in a hurry to get a particular setup. But by right, this candle, I was actually blinded, to be honest. I didn't really take notice about this particular setup. I only take reference to, okay, there was a high here, it was retested by this huge weight, so I presume that it is still going down. So I was still quite confident. but that doesn't explain why I took this particular setup here. So I put this trade idea into the Discord, but on hindsight now, I think I shouldn't do it in case, right, people actually really follow the signal and take the trade. But end of the day, trading is all random. It's all about probabilities. So we'll make it as it is. Right, so end of the day, I actually took an exit on this particular candle here. So notice that my trade setup here, I actually cut all the way here, because the reason why I did that is because it actually broke this high, right? This particular high, it broke. So that's the reason why I thought that it would be a good place to actually exit the trade. Since you exited the trade, we'll go next. So eventually, right, it hit a full 100% loss. Seriously. So, yep, full 100% loss, but because based on my analysis, the market structure, I feel that I should actually stop out from here. Technically, it's actually less than 1 hour, right? Maybe this is about 0.7, 0.8 loss, right? So let's say we take it as a negative 0.8. Now, that's where we go to the next setup. So it is a bullish. So now if you take a look here, right? I came here, it came here, which is actually equal high. But then that's where you make a higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm actually waiting for a bullish signal. But technically, this is already the bullish one. So let me run through with you my thought process when I saw this setup. This was at about 4 plus PM, late in the day. When I opened the charts, this is what I saw. I didn't see these few candles. I remember very clearly, this is what I saw. Okay, such a bullish candle, I thought that, wow, sweet, Limpei can take this particular trade, put my stop loss here. But then look at it, the stop loss is 2,145. Walao eh, cannot lah. Too big stop loss already. So that's the reason why I decided to take a position here. Okay, because this is still a very good bullish candle, although it's not part of my strategy, my entry candle, but still it's still a bullish candle. So I thought that this would be a nicer place to take, because stop loss I can bring it down to 1909, right? So end of the day, I put a limit order, waited for it to come back, and it did. So when it came back, then it's just up, down, cha-cha, salsa, or whatever dance pattern you can think of, right? Up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west, went down, 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 down. Okay, so this is it. Remember, my one of my rules is actually I will need to stop trading when the next session starts. So next session starts about at 8 PM here. Okay, but let me see here. Yeah, it starts at 8 PM. Let me see where is the proper place that I will actually exit the trade. Right? So basically this is the one. By right, this candle is where I'm supposed to exit. So if that's the case, this may be like another 0.2 hour. So this makes a total of I'll just give myself more, right? Minus 1.2 hour. Just based on this trade, and this trade is 1.2 R. But yes, although it's minus 1.2 R, but I don't trade Europe session or London session actually, because I'm just doing forward testing. I just want to see whether it makes sense or not, whether my strategy, whether it works out during the London session. From based on like I've been trying this about 1 week, no progress. Mainly it's losses, except like that day when I had that huge meltdown. Which one was it? I think this was the one. Right. This was one of the signals that I found. Walao eh. What kind of... I mean, this is a trending market. So, back to where we were. Now, the market has opened. Okay? Market has opened. When I open up the charts, what I'm seeing now is basically low. So this is the low, and this high. It came all the way down here. And so we'll wait for more price action. Alright, so now this looks like a retest. Okay, so now I'm waiting for it to go down. Basically, this is it. My analysis is that simple. I don't care lah. Wow, what Fibonacci, all this stuff of stupid shit. Fuck that shit lah. You don't need it. You just need it. A very simple market structure. Higher high, higher low, all this type of thing. Break, retest, take it. That's it. Don't need to over-analyze it. Right, so we'll wait for it. The candle forms. Okay, it's forming. Whoa, very big week, right? So this week is nice because this week means it's actually there's more sellers in the market. Although it's a bullish candle, but it is still quite strong of a sell signal. Wait for it to go down. Right. This is beautiful. So this is actually where I actually decided to take a trade. So I took a trade on my FTMO account, the one that I had 2 losses yesterday. Wow. I mean, I'm over it, but still, loss is still a loss. Right? It's a bit, the feeling is sour, stingy, you know. Alright, so same rules apply. Always calculate your lot sizes. Now, I have drawn up here, so this is where I will entry. Where is my entry? Stop loss, by right, if you want, you can put it very tight here, but usually I give it a bit of buffer just to account for spreads stuff. So it's about 1003, but actually no, it's about 1051. Same rule, right? Always go and calculate your lot size. So my FX book, although my account size is 100,000 account, right? More than 1,000 account. Risk ratio 1%. Stop loss pick 1051. 0.95 lots. This is it. That's it. 0.5 lot. Go into my trading terminal. Put a limit order here for 0.95 lots, and that's it. We'll wait for the magic to happen. If the price went away, so actually what happened was it went away. Bloody hell. You see, it went down before it went up, right? When the market opened, it straight go down. I'm like, wow, I again lose another trade. I miss an opportunity, right? But since I put a limit order, forget it. Let it go. So this was at about 9:10, right? 9:10. Okay. Then it just keeps hovering around. My entry at TP. But eventually it went down. So this candle made me quite excited, you see, because this almost hit my 1R. If it hits my 1R, I'm gonna go break even, right? So this was actually quite an exciting candle for me. Then it went back again, retraced back into a loss. Bloody hell. But something nice that actually happened was, you know my Discord, right? So my friend Mr. Mario, he also actually found the same thing. Currently in Go 2, wow, sui. Double confluence in my opinion, right? Someone actually see the same trade as me there. But he's using his own strategy to be truthful to you. I'm using my strategy, he's using his own strategy, but both of us actually saw opportunity on the same particular pair. So you see XAU USD, this was his entry. Also he took at the wick here. This was the wick that he was using to take the position. Wick here. So I think he actually took it here, you know. Yeah, he was even lower than me. Lower than me. Okay, but yeah, he took the position as well. So now both of us are in the position. But this is my entry here. So I'll just wait for it. Basically, whole idea is let it run until it hit my stop loss. Or when it goes to 1R, I'll change it to break even. Wait for 2R, then maybe change my stop loss to 1R. Once it hits 3R, then same thing. Just keep moving. I trail my stop losses. I don't take profit. Remember, I only take stop loss, and stop loss, it can either be a negative 1R or best case scenario is in the positive. Okay. Now, price has been moving sideways, left, right, up, down, left, right, same as here lah. Exactly the same as this and this lah. Today was a bad day lah, to be honest. I think today the market is just plain choppy. But eventually it hit my 1 hour, so just when I just straight throw it to break even. Steady lah. Free money already. Not free, sorry. Risk-free trade, right? It's a risk-free trade. Then I just let the trade move lor. I want it to actually get 2R lah, cause if it hits 2R, then I can move it to 1R profit. End of the day, when the night comes, right, 33 minutes ago, so now it's 12:33. Once the midnight candle hit, that's where I decide, that's it, I'm closing my trade. So I took a profit for this. That's about, although it says like 1.07 lah, but then in my terminal it was not really 1.07. If I show it to you here, this was actually the trade I took. As you can see here. So I took this trade, the sell position was here, then the exit was here. As you can see, yesterday the 2 losses, right, they are still here. I'm not lying, I'm being very transparent here. Loss is a loss, profit is a profit, break even is a break even. I don't give a shit about it. Right? I'm just going to document my whole journey here. So the profit was actually 947. So yeah, that's my trade for today. Yeah, I think all in all, it's still a good trading day in my opinion, whether is it a profit or a loss, because I always try to have the belief that the market is random. There's no way you can predict the future lah. Even like let's say the current big news in the world is about the tariff, Trump's tariff, right? You never know what he's going to say lah. I believe he's also just manipulating the market, making a lot of money now. He already know, okay, today I'm going to say I'm going to impose 100%. When I impose 100%, what's going to happen is that the market is going to crash because why? Fear. I'm going to do fear mongering. So when he say, then I shock. Then the market go down, then he buy. Make a lot of money. Same thing. Then after he say, oh, I want the money not enough. I want to make some more. I do a 90-day relief. Right? We can discuss. We can discuss internally for that 90 days. This one, good news. So good news, what happened? Boom. Same thing. Buy, go up, sell. So now the 90 days is going to go up. I think it's about June or July around there. When it happens, then we'll see what happens to the market. But I think end of the day, both countries will compromise in. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope everyone had a good trading day as well. Okay, I'm going to upload this video, do a bit of editing, put some background music, like not this one, my room here, just one fan, boring. So I'll put some background music, upload it into YouTube so you can watch it. Okay, hope you have a good day, see you tomorrow.